doesn't. All drives crash at some point, and there is not a single drive that doesn't crash. And it happened to me. This is the Western Digital drive. It's a 3 terabyte drive that I bought from a Target, I think, a year ago when I was at LinuxCon, because I forgot that I had this Panasonic GH5 and this one Panasonic GH5S, and even 24 frames per second and at 8-bit, the full HD image shot in .mov format can, a 20 minutes interview can be up to 20 gigabyte. So my MacBook, it kind of course ran out of space because it has only 512 gigabytes. So I bought this hard drive because I was shooting like 20 interviews there. So and I have been using it extensively. I just put it in my backpack, and I think I have done like at least 10 events on this drive. So right now on my computer, I have over 6 gigabyte of 6 GB of storage of the footage that I have shot in the last 1 year, and everything was transferred to this. So it served me very well, but this morning it died. It stopped detecting. I tested on Windows machine, I tested on Mac, it didn't work. Of course, I do run Linux, but that machine I don't use for film editing because I use Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro. And the only good thing is that my previous conference was OpenSUSE conference and OpenStack conference. And the first thing that I do is when I come back home, the first thing I do is take backup on my main system so that I had everything backed up. So I didn't lose anything, but I just wanted to transfer some data because I was trying to see how Final Cut Pro can work. Because what I'm working on is that whenever I go to an event, I go there and shoot like 10 or 20 interviews. Then I come back home. Oops, let me turn it off. Then I come back home, copy all those files, and then start editing. So what I want is I want to be able to edit when I am at the event itself so that there is no backlog. Because right now I'm sitting, I think, over 70 interviews. So so I've been playing with this. I'm trying to upgrade my system. Most probably I'll go with Dell, but we'll see that. Anyway, so I was going to use it to transfer some of the 4K footage from my main system to my Mac to see if Final Cut Pro can edit it, and that's when I found that it's died. So it's kind of sad, but I know that all hard drive with moving parts, they die at some point. The good thing is that it died when I'm at home, not when I'm at the event. So I ordered a new drive, but this time I decided to go with SSD. I mean, I have a lot of solid state drive, but this I ordered for travel purpose. I don't want to trust hard drives anymore because my backpack, even if I take good care of it, sometime when you throw it and put it down, you never know. There's moving parts in there. So I ordered Samsung, what is it called? Portable SSD T5. Now it's only 1 terabyte. The reason I got 1 terabyte is that I will not be shooting in 4K anymore because it's kind of taxing on my system. Even my main system, the 4K footage can take up to I think 4 or 5 hours just whole processing, and it's not worth the effort because when I'm going to events and shooting like 20 or 30 interviews, I cannot waste that much time. So I will not be shooting on 4K, though I'll be shooting on 3 cameras. So each camera will be, one I have Sony A7 III, and of course I have GH5 and GH5S. And GH5S and GH5, they produce very big file size. So I'm assuming that one interview would be at least 50 gigabyte. So if I do 10 interviews, that will be 500 gigabyte, and 20 interviews will be 1 terabyte. So this hard drive should be able, not hard drive, SSD should be able to handle my workload. We will see how things work out, but for now, this is what I'm going with. And hopefully, as I said, it will take care of it. So this is Samsung T5. It's very small compared to this drive. And it uses a USB Type-C, which I love because almost all of my cable connectors are USB Type-C. So instead of that big drive, I can just shove it in my pocket and be done. This is $365, so it's expensive, but it's solid state drive. So this is not the typical SSD, that because this is also at 1 TB Crucial SSD M4, but this one is I think, what do you call it, PCI. Sorry, because I have to go into details to see actually what kind of actual chip they are using for the drive, but this is not the typical 2.5 what do you call it, millimeter, I don't know. So I like the form factor. I was thinking actually that it would be big, but I like the form factor. And the good thing, the reason I could have gotten a 2 TB, 3 TB, or 4 TB, the reason I got 1 TB is that I can get 2 or 3 of these over time, so that I won't have to worry about all 4 GB of data on the drive. So if one fails, I can move to the next one. So that is my goal, and I just wanted to keep you updated that if you are planning to get a portable drive, stop buying all those hard drives. Their time's up. They are dinosaurs now. So just throw them, toss them, burn them, move everything to solid state drives. Anyway, that's my update, because next Monday coming Monday I'm going to DockerCon. So I'm preparing all my systems. I'm struggling with Adobe Premiere because it's kind of very slow on Mac. So I'm trying to use Final Cut Pro and see how it works. Anyway, that's the update. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.